Welcome back to NASCAR 3004, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to do race 12 of 36. I'm here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the longest race on the Sprint Cup schedule, or the Winston Cup schedule. Sorry, so confused with NASCAR 15. Longest race on the Winston Cup schedule for the running of the Coca-Cola 600. I have a red, white, and blue paint job for this race. I start on the pole, my 8th pole of the season. Wow. Was that one song by DJ Khaled? All I do is win. Yeah, that could be me in qualifying, just to describe me. You know, as we already see, there's a car on track for this race. Me to describe qualifying. Me in qualifying. This is one of the marquee races on the schedule. Could I avenge my Daytona 500 loss with a win here tonight? Got a lot of alternate paint schemes in this race. You got Mark Martin with an inverse paint scheme, Robbie Gordon with an inverse paint scheme. Let's see. Jeremy Mayfield and Terry Labonte both have cartoon themed paint schemes. Michael Waltrip also took after the patriotic theme for paint schemes with his '03 Stars and Stripes on the car. Let's show off the top 10 for this race. Top 10 in qualifying. Oh, John and Christian Fittipaldi's got his 2002 Pillsbury Grand's Dodge for this race. Here we go. Pace cars off. 40 laps. NASCAR's longest race. Green flag into the air. Oh, God. Wow, that was tight. This is Jimmy Johnson's wheelhouse because Lowe's Motor Speedways, he is the driving sponsored by Lowe's, and Lowe's actually sponsors this place. But I'm going to lead lap 1 just by 16 hundredths of a second. going to let him by here. Coming out of true. Coming out of turn 2 here. Let him by. And let's work with him. It just seems narrow. This track is a lot narrower than Atlanta, so you can't really experiment much with grooves and stuff. You know, you can't really run ass close to the wall or down on the bottom, or hell, you can't really go 3 wide on the trial without. Because if you try that in real life, or if you're Steve Malls, try to go 4 wide in the trial, and try that in real life, you're going to cause a wreck. 4 laps complete. Jimmy Johnson has led the last 3 laps so far. Let's currently try to work a draft with him. Oh, wow. Car stepped out from under us in turn 4. We save it. Oh. Ow. Ouch. That kind of hurt. One thing I don't like is about if you hit the wall on these intermediate tracks, you'll hit something and then your car's around and you're basically wrecked. That's one thing I don't really like if you hit the wall in this game, because if you hit it just right, your car gets thrown around, which does not happen in real life. So far, Jimmy Johnson's out to an early lead here at Charlotte. I'm going to try to work with good old DJ here. Try to move him out of the way here. Second on the top spot. Whoa! 34 laps to go. Johnson on top, I'm on the bottom. I'm back to third. Ryan Newman ass raped me. That is probably the only major fuck up of this race so far. In fact, Jimmy Johnson actually won this race in real life. That was the beginning of his Lowe's dominance. Basically, a period where he won practically every time we came to Lowe's, except for 2006 when Casey Kane swept those races. Come on, Jimmy, get up in my line. Yeah, there's a long stripe of red on the wall here. I'm trying to push Jimmy Johnson past Dale Jarrett here. Wow. Jimmy Johnson back to the point here at Lowe's. I'm going to go on the inside of him. Side by side for the lead. I barely get it going into turn 1. And I do. "31 laps to go in the Coca-Cola 600. And now we pull away. 0.3 of a second. "197 going into these corners. Then almost 160 right in them. Nothing popped up on my phone yet. Oh, hello, mama. Slipping and sliding, half a second up on Jimmy Johnson. At the second, pulling away. Could I go back to back 3 in a row? Almost got second up on Jimmy Johnson. Here at Lowe's, I'm getting pulled away from Jimmy Johnson. 1.3 seconds separates me and him as I cruise on through the corner. Turns 1 and 2. No major incidents except for what could have been a couple times where I could have easily looped the car into the wall. Was when I tried scraping the wall out of in the trial right here, which explains that long stripe of red. Yeah, I know it's bloody. Yeah, I rubbed the bird on the ball and killed it. Oh, so we got a car slow in 3. And turns 3 and 4 looks like, yep, it's Jeff Burton blowing a motor. 2.2 seconds up on Jimmy Johnson. And we keep going. Let's try to run the Harry Gant line in the corners. Okay. Guess the Harry Gant line doesn't work. As you saw right there, Jimmy Johnson gained pretty much a full second on me that lap. And we're slowly pulling away about 10th a lap. Getting close to the times to pit. Close to our pit lap here, which will be either lap 19 or lap 20. Probably going to come around next time by. Which I'm going to come around next time by the way here. Yeah, when he says leaders are coming into pit, I usually pit. Because this basically means I get fresher tires and fuel than the rest of the guys, and I have more of an advantage to pass cars on the track. So let's safely pull off. Keep the car straight, but safely pull out of pit road. Don't want to get a speeding penalty here. Yeah. So keep this. So all right, let's go. Come on, good stop, boys. 4 tires. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 4 tires. Come on. Come on, guys. Here we go. Let's go. Yes. Prepare it. Let's go. All right, good stop. 3 wide with Mark Walsh and Ricky Craven there. 21st, 22nd. Wow. That's where I end up on currently on the cycle of green flag pit stops. Never mind. Once I pass Michael Waltrip and Ricky Craven, I'm going to end up in the top 20. Right, there's bunch of cars a lap down probably. Cars a lap down. So let's check race stats. David Green right now is in fourth. Only 7 drivers on the lead lap. Jeff Burton so far is the only car that's out of the race. $15 laps off the lead. Wonder where Jeff Gordon went. He's in 12th right now. I could have sworn he. Oh, wall trip. Fuck. Ah, damn it. Again, sorry, Mike Waltrip. I just drifted up in you. Again with the damage. Holy crap. So I should get my lap back here once we get by the leader. The start finish line. And out of turn 2 here. Drift up the track and into the middle. 8.3 seconds. So far we're 14th right now. I believe everyone's got a set of fuel tires and a set of fuel, and we should be good to the finish. Keyword being should. Get by with you, Craven. Don't block me. Don't block me. If you block me, so help me, I will wreck you. Yeah, the fight with Michael Waltrip just got re-ensued again. Reignited with that little contact. Gonna run around Steve Park here. Oh, 7 seconds back to Tony Stewart, who is the current leader in the Coca-Cola Racing Family 600. Coca-Cola 600. I'm back in 12th with Kevin Harvick. Just trying to draft with him. He should let me by here. Got a good run there. Whoa. Ricky Rudd just trying to come. Damn, Ricky. Back at it again with cock blocking, eh? I'll show you what's what. Trying to cock block me. Cock block. Give Ward Burton a nice little shot. Ooh. Alright. Kind of scared me there. My bench turned on and it woke me up a little bit. So far, this is going probably the direction of the NASCAR 15 Coke 600 with no cautions. So until it looks like the very end when we saw a caution, or a couple of them actually. But they remember that game has pretty much checkers. This one doesn't. So we get a caution. We don't know if the race could end or not. Pass on Sterling Marlin. So, gonna draft with Rusty Wallace. 11 laps to go. There's 12 laps to go here. Tony Stewart still leads Dale Jarrett Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, and Ryan Newman. In fact, I'm about to join the top 5 party here with 11 laps to go. Eleven to go, and there's Jimmy Johnson right up ahead with Newman. I think yeah, that's Newman. Gordon, Jarrett, and Stewart up in front of me, fighting for second. I'm about to join the party, making up a lot of time. I'm busting into the top 5, buddy. Put these 4 cars under a blanket for second. Inside of Newman, inside of Jarrett, 3 wide for second. Now our goals are set on Tony Stewart. 9 laps to go. 1.5 seconds back. And closing coming on Tony Stewart. And wow, that Home Depot bumper is getting bigger in my vision. Wow, I closed that gap quickly on pit stops from 22nd all the way to second. Let's try to work with good old Tony here. Or whoa, Stewart, buddy. Of course, you have to brake check as you come remotely close to the wall. Like, I gotta get away from the wall. But I'm just playing with you, Tony. You know I love you as a driver, man. You know I would. We all wish you back in the 14, and you can show off your performances when you used to drive. Inside is Stewart for the lead. Coke 600. Had to brush my way past him. Excuse me, pardon me. 3/10 of a second back, and now the distance between him is growing bigger. As that dot is growing fainter in my mirror, that orange dot is growing fainter, I can focus on finishing this race. 1.1 seconds on Tony Stewart. That's impressive. So we got about 3 lap cars up ahead. They shouldn't be too much trouble. David Green, Kevin LePage. Okay, Kevin LePage might still be a little bit of a hustle for me. Whoa, I'm in the grass. Worn out tires. 4 to go. 4 laps to go today. Oh, crap. Let's rub up next to him. Jack Sprague running up toward the wall. Ow. 2 laps to go at the line. It's about to be 2 to go when we get to the line here, which so far it's been mostly caution free, but we're about to get a caution if Kevin LePage doesn't move out of the way. And look who gets bigger in the mirror. Tony Stewart, the defending champion. That 20 car is getting bigger, but the 57 is going to be racing him. Oh, trouble in the backstretch. Kevin LePage spins. Newman comes up. This is for the win. Newman looks to the outside. Gordon and Stewart are there. Blocks both lanes. Can he get there? Gordon is second, but this is going to be the race. This might be the race here. Yep. I go back to back and win 3 straight races with my win tonight in the Coca-Cola 600. Under yellow. You know, just like Texas, you know, just like Bristol, you know, just like Talladega. And it's been a while since we've had a caution flag in a Let's Play. Let's see who won this thing. Celebration with my 5th victory in this Let's Play so far. Third, fifth. Yeah. This is my 6th win of the season. 6th win in the Coca-Cola 600. That finish is ugly. Well, after avenging a loss in the Daytona 500, I avenged it with another win in one of NASCAR's biggest races. Plus 52 for Jimmy Johnson, minus 80 for Kevin LePage, minus 60 for Michael Waltrip, and minus 20 for Terry Labonte. So I have earned my 6th victory of the season so far in the Coca-Cola 600. Ryan Newman 2nd, Jeff Gordon 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th, Jimmy Johnson 5th, Dale Jarrett 6th, Ricky Rudd 7th, Rusty Wallace 8th, Kevin Harvick 9th, and Sterling Marlin 10th. Only one car ended up a lap down, which is the final caution. Dale Jr., who started 15th today in the race, ends up 37th. Robbie Gordon, who started 8th, ended up 34th. So horrible runs for them. Kurt Busch, who started 7th, ended up 27th at the end of this. Bill Elliott, who started 5th, ends up 25th in the finishing order. But impressive run for David Green, Jack Sprague, Ashton Lewis, Christian Fittipaldi, Hermie Sadler, Brett Bodine. Impressive runs for those guys, but heartbreakers for Jeff Burton, Dale Jr., Robbie Gordon, Matt Kenseth, Kurt Busch, Bill Elliott, and those guys. Let's look at the points lead, see how big it has gotten. And I accidentally put the overnight race. But the next race is going to be at Dover, by the way.
And I'm still going to keep this beautiful paint job.
So, 1, 2, 3rd. Yeah, 6th victory of the season. I'll be going for my 4th straight at Dover. Almost 200-point lead on Jimmy Johnson. Dale Earnhardt Jr. lost position and falling back to 3rd. 8 poles. Yeah, it pissed off Michael Waltrip and Kevin LePage tonight. Or today's race. Yeah. So far, looking for the rest of this. Tony Stewart and Ryan Newman surprisingly were neutral after I slammed into them late in the race. I have a little more allies coming into Dover, and I won the pole award, front runner, fast pace, and rookie of the race awards. I think I've won pretty much almost all the rookie of the race awards except for North Carolina and Darlington. I've taken everyone else to school in the Ray Betts's Rookie of the Year. I have 8 poles, crushing Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., and Kurt Busch. Manufacturer standings. I have a 40-point Chevrolet is a 40-point lead over Ford. I'm killing Dale Jr. in the lap championship awards. As so far, 26 drivers have led a lap. The top 10 Sterling Moreland, Elliott Sadler are tied for 9th, I think. Yeah, they are. So far, so the next race of this Let's Play is going to be at Dover International Speedway for race 13 of 36 at night, because, guess it's at night now. Just pretend Dover added lights and is hosting a Saturday night race in June. So it'll be there for running race 13 to 36. We'll see you then.